to Behind the Scenes with Adrian Bliss. Today, my guest needs no introduction, although I will give him one. But first, there's a few points that I need to touch on before I go to speaking with my guest. First off I want to take this time to say that you dirty, stinking Nigerians are never going to touch me. You're never going to touch Nemo. And if you do try and touch us, we're just going to go crazy. We're just going to tear you apart. It doesn't matter what happens next. Okay. Now, with that said, I also would like to address Wafet, you little hussy. Sometime in the near future, I will be spanking your bottom. And I will show you how it's done correctly. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce to you my guest at this time. Oh, he's so sexy. Little Nemo. How are you today?
I'm doing really good, Adrian. Thank you for asking.
Now there's a few questions that I would like to ask you, Little Nemo. Now, I understand that this long-running feud between the American Nightmare, Evan Nemo, and yourself, of course, Little Nemo, and that dreaded, dirty, stinking Wolfman has been going on for such a long time now that it is almost reached into another decade. It started in 2007, and it's 2008 now, and if it goes on for 2 more years, it'll be another decade. Right? Well, anyway, what I was thinking was, for this feud to continue, don't you think that something drastic will have to happen?
I know that something drastic is going to have to happen, and I know that it's going to be at the hands of both you and Evan Nemo.
Well, I tell you, the insight this little man gives is just incredible. Now, the second question I would like to ask you is this. Don't you think that there should be gold, not only gold, but silver diamonds and also topaz around the waist of the American Nightmare Evan Nemo and the sexy Syco, Adrian Bliss?
Don't you worry, Adrian. I know that in the near future, gold, silver, diamonds, and topaz will all be around your waist.
Okay. Thank you. I tell you, this man has so much insight, I swear to goodness, he should run for public office. Now, there's one more question I'd like to ask you. What do you think is going to happen on March 15th at the Red Line Fire Hall in the match between the Nigerian Nightmares and the #1 super connection in the SWO, the American Nightmare Evan Nemo and the sexy Syco Adrian Bliss?
The only thing that can happen, after you're done whooping on Wolfette, I know that you and Evan are going to destroy those big behemoths, the Nigerian Nightmares.
I heard that. Okay. Thank you. He is such an insightful young man. Now, I hear that you have an announcement to make, and I'm going to give you this time to make that announcement on nationwide television. So all your fans, and of course sexy Syco Adrian Bliss fans, can also find out this information. And because I'm the #1 reporter on this station, I feel as though I had to get the information out to my public. And now, the #1 reason why we're here. Your announcement.
Well, Adrian, it's funny that you should mention a political office, because I'm here today to announce to the world, to all of our fans, that I am throwing my hat into the contention for the President of the United States of America.
So now, all you out there know, in 2008, we will have a new president, and I do believe his name will be the Little Nemo. And now I'd like to thank my guest, Little Nemo, thank you very much, for appearing here tonight.
And thank you, Adrian.
And I'd like to tell all my fans out there to please attend the wrestling match at the Red Line Fire Hall on March 15th. And you will enjoy your evening, sexy boys. So now, for me, Sexy Psycho Adrian Bliss and my guest, Lil Nemo, I bid you adieu.